some stuff off my desk first, huh? So, Alexa, turn on the dynamic duo. Well, maybe not. So, let's see here. I am going to turn on my chat because this is a live stream. Alexa, turn on the dynamic duo. So this is my painting. Normally I'd be painting, but I actually got my new Galaxy ZFold 4, and I want to do an unboxing. So let's do this. I don't think it's going to be very long. Probably 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Here we go. I think we're good. I want to make sure that I've got my focus on, that things aren't going to look all blurry for you. Yeah. All right. So here we go. I have just arrived today in the mail. And let's see what it says, the 24th or the 23rd? 24th, so it's right on time. So the release date was today. So they made sure I got it right on the day. So let's see what we got. I believe I got the beige one. Black is boring. Everybody makes a black phone. I'm not that impressed with black phones. That's kind of the standard thing. Then I had, if I would bought it straight from Samsung, I could have got, let's see here. Let me make sure my mic's going here, and I'm not muted. Yeah, okay. Now, if I'd got it straight from Samsung, they have a burgundy phone. I was looking at the color, and the way it portrayed across the internet, it looked kind of pinkish. I was like, nah, it was a little too close to the salmon/pink side. And it just didn't appeal to me. So I said, screw it. Let's go with the beige, which is basically white, right? It's off-white. So there we go. There's those. Now this is the paperwork. I imagine it's the SIM card, but I'm not going to use the SIM card. So actually, you know what? I think they said this phone actually has a digital SIM, but it has a physical SIM right there, so you can see it's a SIM card. But I'm just going to stick the SIM card from my S22 in there. It should do the trick. I don't know what it means to be a digital SIM, so we'll see if there's something about that I have to mess with. Okay, there you go. This is it in this plastic, never yet creased screen. Oh wait, I don't think I can see the screen. I think that's a black cover. Let's go one step further, shall we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a black cover. So let's take this thing off. I can find how it comes off. I'm sure there's a peel of some kind here. Or is it just flat out? I mean, I could tear it, but I'm trying not to tear it. I'm trying to be very, wait, I think I felt something. Maybe others. Nope, that's just the power button. Huh. Maybe, oh, here we go. There we go. What a, look, an arrow. Do it right here. Pay attention to the signs, man. I'm going to get my fingerprints all over this thing. Now, I don't like to, for one, just in case there's something wrong with it, I have to make sure that it's, I'm going to open this up just in case somebody happens to be of the interest in chatting. So I'm going to go to, I'm doing this under Active Minds games. Now you're asking yourself, what does this have to do with gaming? Tell you what, it has to do with it because I'm streaming. And I'm going to use this as my mobile stream setup. So there you go, that's why. going on here? But no, this is not the prime. So I guess in theory I should probably edit this box opening so I get all this stuff off. There we go. Now I can see, man. I can see if anybody wants to say, hi, what do you think about this phone? So I'm doing this live, so if you do check this out. So now you can see there is, even at the onset, a little crease. Yeah. So actually I think it's got a screen cover now that I look at it. It looks like it has some kind of a screen cover on it. So I want to hear me talking. All right, we don't need to hear that. Okay, so there you go. I haven't actually tried to fold it yet. Let's do it. Ooh, that's pretty tight. I like that. So it's going to be secure when I go to fold it. Oh yeah, I can. So here's one of my concerns. How can I use this with my tripod? If I'm out mobile streaming. See, I wanted to get this for mobile streaming so I could have my what I call Streamlabs video and everything up on one, and then have the screen I'm working on, be it video gaming or the app I'm. In my case, my workout apps, if I'm out streaming my workouts at the gym. So I'm a little concerned about how I'm going to hold this, because most the grips on phones aren't this big, so you can't grab the whole thing, and you can't grab, and they're usually not wide enough to grab the top. So you need like a gripper that can grip it like like this, and hold it securely, so that you can hold it in position, or even hold the base so that I can fold it and do stuff like that. Or they need to come out with something that can grab it on both ends, but can pivot with it so it can fold as it folds, allowing me to put it on a tripod and hold it up. Because here's the problem: this will act as its own tripod, but there's no way to secure it at a higher level, so I have to put it on something flat or table or whatever, which could be problematic. So we'll see. Now, I haven't turned it on yet. I'm pretty sure it's just got some kind of juice. They usually do. See, which one's power button? Maybe it doesn't have any juice. Usually they come with some amount of juice. Unless it's not the power button. Okay. I thought that was like the speaker or something on the top, but it turns out that is the power button. It's a different kind of button. It's flat. And this is the volume button. I don't know what that is. It's got like an oval thing that the speaker. Now, one of the cool things about this is it's got it is heavier. I'm gonna get I have an S22, which is what I've been using for most of the last few weeks. And I say that because I've only had it for a few weeks. So this is my S22. I'll tell you right now, this guy's heavier and thinner. See, I don't think that's gonna bother me. I don't mind the thinner. I like felt. I mean, I don't have my finger. I don't have to try so hard to reach across the keyboard. I'm doing a quick text, so I like to do one-handed texting when I can, and I think this can do it. I think my fingers are long enough to support it, plus it's easier. So when I wanted to text one hand, I often had to do things like, try to balance it and turn it over so my finger could reach. This will get around that. Like I said, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the tripod here thing, so that'll be interesting. You can see how much thicker it is than the S22, how much taller it is. It's actually got more length, so it's taller and thinner on the front panel. There's some pretty cool features though about this. It's like you can do selfie, but supposedly when you can do a selfie from this like you normally would, but you can also use the rear cameras for your selfie. So this becomes preview mode, and then when you have this open, like so, preview mode will show up here. It lets you see what you're doing. And you can use the good cameras on the back, the megapixels, the megapixels cameras. Now, there's a camera in here too. I'm told this is only like 4 megapixels. So this is pretty small. I don't know what you use this camera for. I mean, why? But the one on this and the one over here are both pretty good quality. So these are mostly your selfie cameras. This is for, I don't know, you could do a basic selfie. 4 megapixels gets by. It's just small, right? That's really what it is. Don't try to get too much detail on it. So let's, I'm going to log me in. For your review, I agree to the terms and conditions. I agree to the privacy policy because I don't want to have a choice. I agree to sending the diagnostic data, sure. Agree to all is optional. Okay, so the only optional is diagnostic data. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people looking at me going, oh, dude, don't send them that, man. Don't send them any more than you have to. Okay. No, I don't. You know what? I'm just not that paranoid. And yes, heck, some people say, oh, you should be paranoid. Maybe. But hey, you know, just not my word. So I apologize if I'm not paranoid enough for you. Okay, so this is kind of cool. I like the split keyboard. It's kind of nice. Works pretty good over here. I could probably still do it regular. You can apparently you have the option to do a full keyboard, go lower across. But the split keyboard didn't seem too bad. So yeah, there's that. And this thing had a lot of good reviews. And this is why I bought it. One of them is the multi-apps going on at once. And that was crucial to me. You know, I wanted to be able to do that. That's why I wanted it. But when I saw the really good reviews, I was, okay, well, I'm sold. And so I used one of the upgrades on my, we have multiple phones on our account. So I used one of the upgrades. One of the phones we have is upgradable. So we got this S22 under the AT&T trade-in anything free upgrade deal. So basically we didn't have to pay for this. But the thing is, you're still under contract for 2 years. So what they do is they charge you a monthly fee, and then each month they credit you that fee. So it offsets. So you're getting a zero each month, all the way up till the end of the term, which is 30 months or 36 months or whatever the heck it is. That means I'm still bound. I can't really just upgrade phones. I'm like, they just gave me a free phone. You know, I have to stay with them for that 2 years. Man, it's really hard here. So it's a really good deal. But ultimately, well, we're going to do this. Copy my apps and data, sure. Use your old device. You need your old Android. Yep. Let's do that. Updating smart switch. Downloading updates. Okay, so this phone is $1,700 if you just buy it. But they have a lot of good deals going on right now. Well, pre-order deals, which today is the day it's released, so I don't know if those deals are still going or not. But like, you could trade in an older phone and get up to $1,000 back. Now, if you do it on Samsung side, pretty much the only phone you can trade in and get $1,000 is the ZFold 3, and there might have been one other phone, maybe the Flip 3. I don't know. If you do it with your company, well, AT&T let me get the $1,000 back for a few different phones, and one of those was turning in my Galaxy S10 that I have, that I've been using as a secondary phone. And select a source. What is your old device? It is a Galaxy. Okay. What do you want to connect? Wireless. Open smart switch on your old device. Okay. Now this is just acting as my text, so if you want to text, I don't think it's going to do anything to this phone. But maybe it will. We'll see how this goes. So I'm letting everybody see me do all my get ready stuff. Time is at 1 o'clock. I don't want to be too long on this, but smart switch. I'm pretty sure I have it on here. Yep, it's installed. You want to open it. Does that have to go here? Let's see. Smart switch. There it is. Send. Both devices need to be connected to the same Wi-Fi network, and it should be. So this works. Pretty sure this one's on the same Wi-Fi network. Let's go look. Yep, on the same network. So I just connected this one. So connect. Let's see how smoothly this goes. They're looking for each other. That's already a sign of not great. Because it's like, hello, they're both on the same network. Couldn't connect. Why can't you connect? Why are you being a turtlet? On your new Galaxy to connect, search for nearby devices using. Aha, there you go. That worked. Apparently I'd have this one open first, and that one was already running when I started this one. So if I start this one, after I start this one, it seemed to work. I found it, allowed it, we're good to go. So it's gonna do this nonsense. It's probably gonna take a little while, but there you go, there's my new phone. I'll be playing with it over the months to come, and I don't know if I'll do more review or not. You know, if you see this and say, hey, I want to know more, man, what do you think? See, a lot of people are doing reviews on the S4, on the Galaxy Fold 4. So, but I'll do mine, I'll do a little bit of a review maybe when I'm out and about and doing a mobile stream. Because there are some things I've already mobile streamed with the old S22, and I ran into a number of issues. One is, there's a massive power drain. I needed a battery just to keep my battery from dying if I stream for more than an hour. And when I do these workouts, they're an hour and a half and so on, and my battery's nearly dying. Second, it overheats when I do split screen. Now that means it's really hard to have multiple apps on the screen at once. Plus, when you split screen on an S22, you've got two little squares that are about 2 inches wide, and they're really hard to navigate. This hopefully is going to fix that problem. So I will have two big apps, and I'll be able to see everything, and hula hula hula. The biggest problem after, oh look, it's done. We'll say everything. Everything, man, bring in the world. I want the whole world. I want the whole world in my hands. I want the whole world in my hands. Everything, man, I don't care. Transfer it all. So, here's the thing. I'll still use this S22, but it's going to become like, say, an emergency / backup phone. So I'll probably remove a lot of stuff. Like the SIM card won't even be in there, because the SIM card's going to be in this phone when I'm done, right? But I'm going to take out, like, I probably will disconnect several accounts and stuff. Just, it doesn't need to have everything. But it's going to be used for like an emergency / backup phone. What is that? Copy to your new device. Okay. Copying your accounts. All right. I probably don't need to have this on. I do like to see what's going on. All right, off we're going. Transferring data from your old phone. This is going to take a while. I don't remember which one I got. I think I got a 512 gigabyte. So that's bigger. This is only 120 some gigabyte, which is not the upgraded S22. There's an S22 that's got 256 or something. I think this is only 128. I believe this one is 512. So while this is doing this, I've got a few more minutes. I'm going to try and you sign into your Samsung account. I don't use my Samsung account for anything. I am not on the Samsung bandwagon. I like Samsung phones. I've been buying them forever, but it's like another ecosystem, right? You have to buy all the Samsung apps, Samsung blah 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 blah. You have to log into everything. And look, I do. The only ecosystem I have is things that work on Android, and beyond that, I just don't need another thing, right? So I just want generic apps that work with whatever. I don't want to have to log into someone else's ecosystem. I already use Amazon for everything. I don't even use Google for much. I like to use Alexa on my phone. I like to use it in my earbuds. I like to use it all over the house. I've gotten used to it. Yes, I'm sold on the whole Alexa thing. But again, I'm not paranoid. If you're a paranoid person, you're afraid of everything they're hearing and what they're recording and blah blah blah, you know, you're lost. It's the future, man. If you want to be able to interact with the world in these cool new ways, you just gotta like suck it up, you know, hope that people being, you know, legal, honest, whatever. And if it's not, then we'll find out, and someday I'll have to worry about it. So it'll get found out, and ultimately they will be, they'll lose business once it's discovered. So that's happened before. Somebody finds out they were doing something bad, and they lose everybody. And it's like, okay, back up to Google Drive. Sure, I don't mind Google stuff. Backing up, install updates and apps. Yeah, whatever. Let's do that. Protect your phone. Yes, I do face recognition. This is such a unique, awesome looking mug. I gotta let the phone enjoy it. And I don't like to, I like things to go fast. So, let's see here. Don't look at my phone while I'm doing this because I don't want to get the wrong face in there. Remember it. I'll go with that. Why won't it work? If I'm going to use work as my if I'm going to connect to my work stuff, I have to you know, too many things going on in my head at once. I have to have a password on here. I'm not allowed to have just they say you gotta put a password on this. Stay on lock screen until swipe. When you unlock a face recognition, you'll stay on a lock screen until you swipe. Turn this off to go directly to the last screen. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's why it doesn't just open up when I lock. Yeah, I'll leave that alone. Sometimes I don't want it to unlock just because I pick up my phone and it sees my face. I don't want it to just unlock. Sometimes I'm just picking it up. You know? I don't want to see the time on the end. I don't want it to do anything. Require open eyes. Yeah, right. Right. Why would you? I guess just in case you're dead. You know what? You don't want somebody trying to unlock your phone while you're sleeping. I want Google Assistant. I don't use it that often. But I do want to get it. The thing is, Google has not given up the right to use voice on your phone without unlocking it to any other apps. You can only do it with Google. At least that's the way those phones have been. So we'll see if that's still the case. Let's see, your device is equipped with AT&T Mobile Diagnostic App. That helps us maintain and enhance our network. Yeah, you know, AT&T is another ecosystem I really have no desire to be in. I really don't. It's like, too many ecosystems, too many passwords, too many people having an idea. Let's see here. These ones I have to like turn off the ones I don't want. Shares information between Samsung app services and devices to provide a seamless experience. For example, you'll be able to copy and paste from one device to another. Maybe? I'll try that. Things that sound useful. I'll let it go. Smart suggestions. Suggest useful actions such as counting. No, I don't even use their counting here, perhaps. Gives you customized stickers, search results, routines, and more by allowing Samsung apps to share information with each other. The service requires a calendar. Nope, I don't even use Samsung's SMS. Nearby device scanning helps you connect to your nearby wearables. Alright, well, we'll go with this. We'll see what that does. Taking care of your phone, lots of stuff. Don't worry about that another time. I'm all set up, man. There you go. Ooh, cool. There's my cool new phone. All set, ready to go. I can even tap here for weather info. Let's see. Use current location. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, I'm giving away my current location to the phone. Set the same location on the cover screen. I didn't realize it was a different thing, but okay. It's 78 degrees in Mill Creek. It's pretty much right there. Pretty snazzy, man. Pretty snazzy. Now, I'll probably change it. I think I like the resolution tiny. I like tiny resolution. I will tweak that. See all these little arrows going on? That's from the video. If you probably know what that is, if you're a Galaxy phone user. So if I shut this, what happened? See what that? That's cool. Split now puts all the stuff underneath. And, I gotta let this update and do its thing. I'm a little concerned about how tripod's gonna work. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. A little concerning. Let's get that out. Now, this is my device I've been using. See this little guy here? This is a cooler. It's two fans that suck the heat off your phone, and supposedly gets kind of cold when you plug it in. And it's been working good, so I'm keeping the temperature on my phone down. My phone hasn't overheated when I do split screen and do other stuff. But I'm hoping I don't need this anymore, because this new chip is supposed to be pretty good, and hopefully runs pretty cool. And this is optimized for multi-apps, so hopefully multi-apps isn't going to overtax it, but we'll see. But here's the problem. This will hold the phone in its, on one side, but I don't think it's going to be capable of holding the phone securely when it's folded. See, like that. This is how I'd like to hold my phone. Maybe not with that, because I wouldn't want to do it on the screen, but I'd probably do that. See, flip it over. It's kind of cool. So I'd probably want to hold it like this. But I really don't think. I don't think that's going to work. I think, and then what happens if I accidentally open it? And look how far down these buttons go. I'm going to be holding it off to the side like that. I really don't think this is going to work. Do I trust this nonsense? You know what? That don't even feel very tight. Look how loose that is. It's sliding around. I don't know that would. Because it's like, you'll see here, see that big gap? So it's not even sitting on here. And I don't know if I trust this. What's cool is look how recessed the power button is. I could probably go right over it and wouldn't even push the power button. That's pretty cool. So that's one of the problems with a lot of these cases, is like with the power button being popping out, you put like a clamp on it, or what do you call it, an app over it, and a selfie stick over it, and it pushes the button, your power button, so you have to kind of be off center. And that's cool. Again, this might work, but I'm a little apprehensive because it's really loose. So I would not be able to, I would not trust it to turn sideways or anything, but I guess it could work in a pinch. I'm just not fond of, see how easily that comes off. There's all my junk coming in. Now I do have others of these that connect slightly different, but the fact is, I don't know if I'm going to need the cooler. I will take the cooler off. I will take it with me just in case. You know, I'm hoping it will never overheat, or won't overheat the same way. We'll see. This is a really nice selfie stick. See, it's nice and compact. But I got to figure out what I can attach to this to hold it. Because I don't trust it right now. I need something that holds it over the sides, so I could grab it and just fiddle with it like that. It needs to be a long solution. And have kind of. Now I do have a tablet tripod. This beast of a beast. But as you can see, there is no way this beast of a beast. This is good for holding like a tablet, like I could hold my Surface Pro on it. This would hold the phone great, but you can see that there is no way this is going to attach to a smaller tripod. This is not designed to come off. It doesn't. I don't think it has any means for being removed. So like if this could screw off and have the exact same bolt as that, and then I could screw it on there, I might be able to use this ugly mess. And then I could stick my phone in there lengthwise, because you see that this will stretch out. That'll easily hold my phone. But I don't want to take all that does is then tighten it, move this around. So this even comes off. Supposed to. See, I can take this off. Now, if I had a similar little device, little ending like this, I could put it on this and attach it to this, and it'd be kind of clunky, but it would definitely hold my mount, my phone in a way that would allow me to mount this. Question is, do you have a solution? I don't. So it's still doing a transferring of data. I have to get back to work. It took me a little longer than I was planning. So anyway, there you go. There's my Galaxy Z Fold part 1. I'll say part 1. It's the unboxing. And in the future, maybe I'll come up with a way to mount this with one of these small tripods. I was kind of looking online. There's not a lot that grab a phone. There is one. I saw one, but it was one of these guys with the whole thing, and I was like, I don't want to buy the whole thing. I just want the hit piece. Look, I like this one. But it had a pinchy thing, so you could open this up and basically would pinch your phone and hold it, which would work too. I could do that. Thing is, it's not very centered. You know, having something that would allow this to be in the center of the phone would be better. Center of the bottom, center, however I decide to do it. But yeah, and I'm not sure if I'd want to do it with it open, because you could probably do it without it. Things to try, things to find out. But I think I'm looking forward to using this phone. It's going to be my new phone, hopefully. I will figure out something for my my next workout, which will be tomorrow, which is Strategy to be Superman, if you want to check that out. But until then, there you go. There's my new Galaxy Z Fold phone doing its thing. It's updating, getting ready to be used. It's a pretty slick little. What do you mean my face doesn't match? What? Oh, there it goes. It's like, you changed. Dude, you're not the guy I thought you were. This is going to be cool. Looking forward to it. And it does do Wi-Fi, or what do you call it? Key charging. Oh yeah, I don't have a SIM card in it. A wireless card. You have a good one. Until my next stream. Maybe tonight I'll do YouTube. I'll do some painting. I did painting yesterday. I'm trying to go back and forth between Twitch and YouTube. But I'm going to be watching how many followers and views I get. And if I can get one to get the momentum going, I will make it